Hey everybody, this video is to help you accomplish one simple goal, which is to be able to find the root of any of the shapes instantly, and thereby allowing you to figure out what chords you're playing anywhere on the neck. Okay, how do we do that? Well, the first thing is that we have to memorize that these chords are all second inversions, these chords are all root positions, and these chords are all first inversions. Okay, and we can relate their names to help us, we can relate their chord names to helping us find where the root is. So in second inversion chords, it just so happens that the root is in the middle of the chord, it's the middle note, which you could also describe as the second voice. If that's the first voice, that's the second voice. So we can say, well, second inversion, the root is in the second voice. Okay, so there's the root of this. This is clearly, this is the root of that chord right there, this is the root of that chord, and this is the root of that chord right there. Okay, for root position chords, that's kind of a no-brainer. The root is the lowest note as the root of a tree, the lowest pitch note, and so there's the root of that chord, there's the root of that chord, and there's the root of that chord. And finally, first inversion, the word first implies first. This is not, of course, the reason they're called first inversions, but we can use the name to help us, which is that the root is actually the first voice, the highest voice. There's our root there, there's our root there, there's our root there. So how do we practice this? Well, as you're doing any of the other chordal exercises, you take a second to ask yourself, where's the root? And you ask yourself first, what kind of chord is it? Is it one of this group? Is it the second inversion group? Is it the root position group? Or is it the first inversion group? And then you can play it and sing the root. So if I play Snowman, I look at this and say, what is it? Oh, it's a second inversion. Root's in the second voice, and then I sing the root. And then you could even sing a little exercise, do, mi, do, sol, do, to help your ear kind of get used to that, where that root is. Then find another one, say, how about mask? Okay, that's part of the first inversion group. Play it somewhere on the neck. Take note of the fact that the root is the top voice. That means it's here. And so then that's going to be mi and sol. So you can go do, sol, mi, sol, do, and get used to it that way. And by doing this for a few minutes a day, and also doing it when you're practicing other things to do with the class, you will very quickly, immediately associate an inversion with a chord shape, and that inversion will then reveal to you where the root is in that chord. That's going to be very helpful as time goes on. Okay, so have fun learning that goal.